Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Alright. Let's go ahead and just go on to the next one. I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, back here again. What's up, David Hayter? Will you just go away?
Come on.
Hideo Kojima, you are a fucking genius. This game is beautiful. Okay.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller.
I had
9 years
feeling
back,
it was
your
Miller.
private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Fucking boss-ass money. I'm so excited. Revenge. Cyprus. You take an Indiana Jones style of map traveling? Seems like it. There we go. Big Boss is such a badass. Rewards. Ocelot's briefing. The Man on Fire. Music tape 2. Nice. Okay. If you sustain a serious injury, you will be unable to perform certain actions such as climbing over obstacles or getting on your horse. Phantom limbs.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Remember, kids, if you think that you've got what's considered high tech, you're wrong. Starring Punished Venom Snake. Benedict as a hero Miller.
Getting used to it?
Guest starring the Skull's Parasite Unit. Oh man, it's beautiful.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid.
Your eye drone produced by Apple.
See Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact
Marker
location.
placed.
Finding it
Nice.
is your first priority.
So that's where we are.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Look up.
There you go.
All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Ocelot.
You're a
Classy
legend in
bastard.
the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees.
Oh,
They'll be missing
Miller's
them.
glasses.
And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Alright.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Charge! Alright, hold on. I need to go see this. Ready weapon. Hold. Let's see. Attack. Reload. Hide. Return. Speed up. Control camera. Let's see. Equip support. Alright.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa!
Alright, hold on. I need to press A button. There we go. Yeah.
Marker removed. Marker placed.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Alright. Marking. You can... Oh, shit. You can place markers on enemies, prisoners, or vehicles to mark a target. You can zoom in on it. Or simply keep it in the middle of the screen while shoulder view first person. You can also mark targets from a distance by using binoculars and weapons. Alright, I need to use my binoculars. Ah.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Marker
Security at
placed.
that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Anyone else? Oh man, this is really cool. tranquilizer pistol. Let's go ahead and sneak around here.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's pick them up. Oh, I'm having a little bit of glitching issues. Alright. Sorry, friend.
Hands up.
Oh, where's that? Alright. Anyone else around here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright.
Guard post captured.
There we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's pick them up. I want to throw him off something so he'll definitely die. I'm not sure if I really can. I throw him off of here? That's like kind of like the same area where I do the other guy. Yep! Oh, hey.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Ooh, bionic arm. Close quarters combat. Oh, nice! I'm gonna go and run up and punch somebody straight in the freaking GABA. Anything over here? Obtain suppressor. Very nice. Now, can I call my horse? Probably go and get my horse. Oh. Rough diamond.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Very nice. Is there a way that I can call my horse? Controls. Contextual action, reload, quick dive. Ooh.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Very nice. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Mush. Can I jump over stuff?
Yeah.
Not really.
almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Alright. Is it a jet? Or is that a bird? That's a bird. Okay.
Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Is there anyone on the inside over here? The music just deepened. Black carrot.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
I hear a truck. Looks like an old destroyed tank.
There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Something over here. Perfect. Got him. Come on.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
There's someone else around here. I didn't want to do that.
Dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
КП это Дмитрий 9. Немедленно проверю. Конец связи.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
КП это Дмитрий 9. Привели на место. Начинаем осмотр территории. Прием. КП, понял.
Fall asleep. Fall asleep. I've been so quiet because they're like focusing so much. I'm trying not to get fucked over. Come on, hit him. Alright, my friend. I hit him once, and he's asleep.
КП это Дмитрий-9. Сектор осмотрен. Никого. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Держитесь на пост. Прием.
Oh my god, how
Your
many
suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Didn't I find one? Oh my god, okay, so that's what I'm meant to do. Okay, so pick him up here and then press that button. Dump his ass in there. I don't wanna hide in there with him. It's gross. Get the fuck out. It's kinda gross. Taking you along with me, my friend. You're good right now, right? Alright. Keep hearing the sounds of footsteps. It's starting to really bug me. Alright. Let's go for the bionic arm. Is there some way I can just strangle you? Don't go that way. Go in here. This looks like a nice place. Jeez, you sleep heavily. Took way more headshots than I wanted to. The suppressor's almost out though. Can't they add a new suppressor? No, I don't want this gun. Guess I'm gonna try and be more sneaky then.